Love greetings to all of my dear friends, all of the beautiful souls of the universe, the indigos, the light workers, star seeds, everyone. A while back, a friend of ours asked me to video myself doing a Zen one-point focus meditation. And the reason why was because we were talking about meditation, stilling the mind, being able to connect with your inner core essence, your soul, your authentic I am presence. And at the time, I wasn't ready to demonstrate, if you will, um, my skill, my ability, my tool of learning that I've been practicing for the last 6 or 7 years. But I have found that this has been a really huge tool for me as I have increased my consciousness and elevated my vibration, and found joy and peace within myself. And so, I started to do a few different types of visual meditation, open eye meditation, and I was going to a school of metaphysics for a while, and they were the ones that started that process, because we would do, before we actually started to meditate as a class, we would do different exercises of concentration, and one of them was this gaze in the mirror for 5 minutes. You would gaze at yourself, your face, in the mirror, and just have the experience, and you journal afterwards, any thoughts that you had or experiences that you had during that time. And we did that for a few weeks, and that was the beginning of concentration. We hear about being co-creators. We hear about the now, be present in the moment. And what I've come to learn now is, this person named Darren, this point in my life, is that they were conditioning me to use my attention, my focused attention, to concentrate and find, the present moment, the now, and to be able to use my willpower to experience it, to keep it, to not allow my mind to think about this or that, or up and down, or walls, or side to side, or bills, or whatever other distractions there might be in life that distract us from those moments of peace, those moments of just being still, quieting the mind. And for me, this has helped with deeper meditations. So after the window into my soul, after the gaze in the mirror, we changed it up, and we began to do a candle gaze. And the candle gaze, I love it. It's amazing. Still do it, not as regularly as I once had. However, it comes and goes in waves. I'm recently increasing the amount of candle gaze again. But it's really simple. You just take a flame, light a candle. And again, this was a practice in concentration, so you can see that I really have a candle lit there. But this was a practice of concentration, and hey, I love you. But the purpose of this was to put into your awareness the amount of thoughts that you have in a 10-minute span. Just the whole random thought. So we would sit with a piece of paper, pencil, pen, whatever. Pencil's actually easier. And we would candle gaze. We'd set an alarm for 10 minutes. just so you didn't have to consider how much time it had been. The exercise was for 10 minutes. And the exercise, the rule was, not the rule, but the purpose of it was to gaze at the candle, the flame, and anytime you registered a thought, you make a slash on the piece of paper. And after the 10 minutes, you'd count your slashes, and then you would be able to see how many thoughts you consciously were aware of in that 10-minute span. And the goal was, because this was a daily practice, so the goal was each day you'd set the intention that you would have less slashes at the end of the 10 minutes. And it works wonders. And I find for my own personal benefit that the candle gaze really puts you in tune with your body and how you're feeling on the inside, and you can totally feel your what I call your soul. I mean, once you do it enough, you can connect and you can just experience the present moment with your soul. And then I also, on my own research, like open-eyed meditation, and Zen has a one-pointed focus where you you would pick a point and you would focus on that point and not allow your eyes to get distracted and move away from that point. And then I read this awesome book, Power versus Force, which I recommend everybody read it. But anyway, in this book, it was talking about as one elevates their consciousness to higher levels, they might find times when their concentration and their focus and their attention is so great upon something that they almost hit a trance where you don't blink. And I kind of developed my own exercise from that, but this is what I was asked to demonstrate for everybody. And I know I've been talking for like 7 minutes already, so I might as well just go to it. But here's the candle. I really recommend the candle gaze. It's amazing. It really is, especially if you're looking to have deeper meditations. It really just creates that within. But I don't need the candle for what I'm about to do, so I blew that out. And also, you can have things that make you feel empowered or whatever, So I have a few of my crystals with me right now just to help me keep my energy where I desire it to be just more easily. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to demonstrate my version of a one-point focused open-eyed meditation. But the thing here is that I've learned that I can become so present in the now that it's irrelevant to blink. And I've demonstrated this, and so I'm going to demonstrate it to you all now. And, here I go. So I usually take a few breaths. When I start to put my attention into my solar plexus, I just feel this self-love, and then I just experience it. I'm actually kind of doing a bit of that mirror exercise, face gaze. I mean, I'm looking into my webcam and I can see my face. And sometimes you feel, the dryness of your eyes wanting to blink, but being the observer of that, you can, choose not to. Anyway, I think that's quite long enough of a video, and thank you for allowing me to share that with you. God bless you. I love you. Bye.